Our next guest is one of our favorites and a true Hollywood superstar, so much so, I see people in the studio who I didn't even know worked here because they came out of the back rooms. He's an actor, producer, and now you can add director to the list. It is great to have Michael B. Jordan back on GMA. We talk all about Creed 3, which I know Robin and I had a chance to see it, which we absolutely love, man. And you know, this is your directorial debut.
It is.
And you said that this film is very personal to you. Why is that?
Yeah, just because I've actually grown up with Adonis. I think over the last 9 years, it's the first character I actually had a chance to play 3 times. So where I was personally with my life, you know, in acting, you try to bring your personal life to the role as much as you can. Sure. You try to make it relatable. So for me on this one, I went through some transitional moments in my life, and that, you know, I tried to pour that into the character, into the Creed family as much as I could.
And it came through. It really did. You could really sense that. I got to ask you, what was the most challenging aspect? As we said, this was your debut as a director. Yeah. So you're in the ring. You got a mouth guard. You got to yell cut. How do you know? As you're also in a scene.
So the boxing part of it is probably the easiest. You know, I think the hard part is when you're acting in the scene and you feel like you're not giving your scene partner your all. So like yelling cut, you know, I don't really yell cut. I kind of get this little I would just little cut, you know what I'm saying, sign down below my waist so it wouldn't blow the shot up or anything like that. But my first AD, he would be paying attention to me, so he would know when I'm getting out of a scene. But the hard part is time management, honestly, being able to prep, train, and prepare for the next day of shooting. That's probably the hardest thing it was.
So do you have the bug? You want to direct again?
I have to. Yeah, I have to. I want to all the lessons that I learned on this first try. I want to get back at it and do it again. I love it.
Great. Let's take a look at a clip.
I love it.
Hey, my man. Can I help you?
Let me get an autograph.
Nah, I ain't signing the autographs, but you get off my car.
Oh, homie. You don't remember me, huh? Come a long way from bumming rides from your mom.
Damn. Boy, you had me. Damien.
Wow. I saw Jonathan Majors right there.
Yes, sir.
Now, he was here and he said it's kind of gratifying when you're a scene you get to take a shot at your director in the boxing scene. Does it work the other way around?
A little bit, I think, because we're so in character when in the boxing, when we're in the ring. You know, sometimes it's really hard to to hold back a little bit. So he definitely took some shots, but it paid off. It paid off for sure.
Mm-hmm. And Tessa Thompson, she's going to be here later this week, and she co-starred with you in all 3 of the films. So I'm curious, how was it for you to now be a co-star and a director this time around?
I mean, I have some fun with her. You know what I'm saying? You know, telling her when she's messing up on her lines. I give her a hard time, but honestly, just having somebody there who's known me from the beginning, just having that support system, you know, and I know she's proud of me, and she had high expectations. So I just try to, show up every day and give it my all, and earn the trust of my casting crew every day. And that was something that really drove me during the filming of this movie.
It's a phenomenal cast. It really is from the get-go. And your young daughter, the character that she
Mila.
plays, so beautiful. But she looks like she's taking an interest in her daddy.
A little bit. I think that's
getting in the ring.
A little bit. I mean, boxing has always been about fathers and sons. So it's kind of nice to have a father-daughter kind of a relationship. You know, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying, what what he meant, you know what I'm saying, to a girl dad, you know what I mean, and also my Barbara Jove and Jamie Foxx. We were doing this thing for Just Mercy, and we were all sitting around and they were talking about their daughters, you know what I'm saying, and I just kind of stepped back for a second. I just watched and listened to them, and it just really impacted me of how important it is, pass that legacy on. And Amara, Mila does a great job at embodying that fighter spirit. She steals the movie.
Okay, but so. Is this a future Creed? Seeing her, I'm not trying to.
No, I love it. No, but I wanted to plant some seeds in there and give me some options. I think as I grow out the Creedverse, as the franchise continues to move forward, I wanted to give myself some realistic options. And yeah, we'll see a little bit more of her in the future for sure.
Good. How do you celebrate after a big success like this?
I don't know. I'm still on this press tour. I think once the movie's out in March, I think I'm gonna go away to some remote island somewhere and just disconnect. I think I'm gonna disconnect.
Peace and quiet.
I need a little bit of that.
And I'm just curious still, because you've always been in front of the camera, being behind the camera. What's your favorite part?
I think having a vision in your head, like when you just daydream about a scene or a shot and actually seeing it come to life. You know, I think as an actor, you're always a part of somebody else's vision, and you're trying to be the best you can to the best of your ability. But when you have a vision in your head and you can see it clearly, to get other people to see the exact same thing that you see, I think that's really satisfying.
Then you go to that editing room and craft it.
An editing room, and that's a whole other monster. I mean, you write one movie, you shoot one movie, and you edit one movie, and I really understand what that means now, because when you're in the edit, you can mix and match and take takes and shots from different scenes and stuff like that. So it's really a whole other beast in the editing room.
There's so much to appreciate about you. There really is. I mean, you've been here several times, and as successful as you are, as multifaceted as you are, you stay hungry. You do. There's this desire in you to just be all that you possibly can be. Where does that come from?
I think it's understanding that life's short. I think my parents, seeing how hard they work, and also understanding what loss is like as well, having people close to me that is no longer here, and understanding that you have a shorter period of time to make an impact, and wanting to, just inspire people to do better. We gotta do better, you know what I'm saying? Especially for the next generation. So as much as I can lead by example and to squeeze every drop out of this thing called life, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're doing it. You're flat out doing it, man. We love having you here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
As always, now everybody can go back to work, go back to your office. Creed 3, it opens in theaters on March 3rd. Make sure you go check out Michael B. Jordan. It is worth it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.